Now go live to Orlando, Florida. Hot and humid, but it's all good when you can come out with some points. Head coach Mark Parsons joined us now live in Florida. And Mark, for a while it looked dicey. What would come out of this one? But you have to feel pretty good that you roll out of there to equalize pretty late and come back out with a point to remain unbeaten now in your last 7.
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing? It's good to hear some of your comments there as I got to wait for you. This was an unbelievable performance. We're driven by performance. We work for performance, and this was a group of team that was so committed to giving everything to this game. Their quality, their experience, their knowledge, their ability. There was one team that was being the aggressor. There was one team being dominant. There was one team forcing the issue every moment of this game. Yeah, I think we had 20 seconds lapse in concentration. Everything about their goal was bad. Everything from the moment they played the pass from inside their own half, it was bad. So disappointing. But the other 94 minutes and 40 seconds was just outrageous from us. And I couldn't be prouder of how everyone committed to being the best version of themselves. The performance was outrageous. I wish we had 3 points, but when we play like this, we're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, Mark, tremendous getting that point out of the road game. Can you speak to a little bit how you guys were able to get through and break through, really a number of times, not quite finishing, but then finishing in the end to tie at 1-1. How you guys were able to break down? It seemed that they were sitting sometimes in a low block. They get a lot of numbers behind the ball. How were you guys able to come through? Yeah, I think a load of different ways. For us, it's not about, okay, let's try this, let's try that. It's about space. If the opponent moves and adjusts, and there's new space, and we take advantage of it. I think the biggest thing we work on is scanning, and looking, and searching. And we showed loads of that tonight. We're struggling a little bit on the search and on the scan and build up for the first 10, 12 minutes, playing against a 3-5-2 for the first time. And it doesn't matter what shape formation we play, it's about space. And the players then started to recognize lots of space and, yeah, created chances wide, created chances central. Thought Simone and Soph was just absolutely constant threat. When your forwards are getting multiple people yellow carded, that they have to start subbing them off because they can't touch them again because they've beaten them and fouled them and kicked them so many times. It's probably a good thing from your forwards and how dangerous they've been. So I love the searching and scanning ability, finding new spaces because the game kept changing.
Mark, your job gets more challenging now as a head coach, and that's something you like because you have a lot more talent coming into the club. Simone, Sophia, Bella, so many great names have stood out this past, whatever it's been, month plus. How do you now integrate everybody else back into the club and still make everybody happy and just know that you're going to have a loaded bench coming back?
Well, you know that I'd never make anyone happy. There's always someone that isn't playing, and that's just a reality. But you push and you challenge everyone. We'll see our Olympians return probably midweek. They'll start training for the first time. You may see them a little bit in action on the ICC game 2, but it won't be before then. They need a journey and a pathway to get back up to full speed. They had the first break for the long time after such an extensive and short, busy, intense tournament. I love that you said some players. I think every single person in our group is really stepping up and stepping in non-stop right now. Tonight there was a lot of great performances. I don't think I've talked about any individuals ever this year, but tonight Angela Salem was in a world of her own. She won more tackles than anyone. She linked more passes. She played more splitting passes. The brain in our team, the glue in our team, and I thought she was outrageous to the point where her body wasn't moving anymore near the end. And yeah, we can see some other people around the team and their big influence. I absolutely agree. No one was near Anne Salem tonight, and I'm really proud of her.
Mark, could you speak a little bit about just the last run that you guys have had with the players that have been out for the Olympics? I know you must be really proud of this group and how they've fared during this time and how they've performed. Could you give us a little bit of your thoughts on this last run, missing some players, and now with those players coming back?
Yeah, that 0-0 against Gotham. I think we were really disappointed with that performance. We didn't play very well. And then tonight, we can be really happy with the performance. So there's 2 games we dropped. If we played better against Gotham, we still probably should have won, even though we played poorly. And tonight, it was so close. It was so close. But the difference between the 2 games is how well we played. And we've been really pushing on and staying focused on that. Focused on growing as a team, focused on people growing as people and as a team. And our group, the thing that is the most important out of this period is we focus on our identity. A lot of players left us. And our identities only continue to get better. Our identities only continue to get stronger. We're in a better place when they all return. We have a better team. We have a better culture. We have a better style of play. everything has continued to move forward. And for them to be able to slip straight in and then push us again into a new level, this is different to other years. I think we've always got results. We've always got results during this period. It's in our DNA. But the way we have evolved the identity in our style of play and culture is stronger than ever. And I'm really proud of everyone, how they've managed to deliver that.
Well, Mark, you have to love where you're at, of course. 10 matches to go in league. Of course, this coming week, the ICC here. Special moments as well for everybody here in Soccer City. Enjoy the long flight back with the point back in your pocket. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys. Take care.